I am live now instead of at uh, what time I said I was going to be live. Oh, completely messed up all of these lives because I was going to go live yesterday and then I was going to go live on Sunday and then our changed and then I said I guess I changed it to Monday, which I hadn't meant to do. And I know I had something going on yesterday that I couldn't do it at the time that I had scheduled. And I didn't even realize it until today that I had scheduled it for yesterday. I thought I'd scheduled it for today at 11:15. So no, I had scheduled it for today at 5:30 my time in Spain. Whatever. I just made a mess of it. So I'm just gonna go live now, get my studying in. And um apologies world for making a mess of that. But such is life. C'est la vie, as they say. So on that note, I am going to be focusing on French. I was undecided about what I was going to do, whether to do some more practice with the past tenses, whether to focus on some listening that I haven't done in a while, but like some prepared practice. So there are some different websites that have, like, if you were doing this for English and you went to like the British Council page, they have some learn English things and you can choose the level and it has all of the skills that you could possibly choose from. And so you could choose listening and they would have everything ready to go with a warm up activity. Then you do the listening and then they have a follow up activity to test what you've learned. And then there's even an option on some of the platforms to comment so that you kind of like get to practice with a little discussion question. And so I know that there's something like that. I have a link somewhere. I'm going to have to look for that, but for French. So that was one of the things that I was thinking of doing to give myself some, I guess, more structured practice today. And I don't want to say like boring, but if the shoe fits. um, but here's the thing. Some people may think that that's boring practice. Some people don't. And I may, depending on the day, think that it's boring. And at other times think that it's the absolute perfect thing and just what I need. And today is one of those days where I think that it sounds fun to have something already prepared, ready to go for me, and that in theory, like some kind of French knowledgeable teacher of some sort has put together like a language teacher. And so they have put it together really, how can I say this? Like really thoughtfully, really, like an expert has put it together. So I'm going to trust that they knew what they were doing and give it a try. So I I like the traditional stuff too. I like to throw in my non-traditional learning, but I'm cool with having a place for the traditional stuff as well, which is probably what I'll be doing in October. So stay tuned. I will go ahead and give that a try. So I mentioned grammar, listening. Um, some of the other options I had was to take one of my questions that is from the voice message speaking practice and use it as writing practice. But I just wasn't feeling that. So I didn't opt for that today. But it would be a really opportune way to go about writing practice. And what am I missing? Reading. There's a site that I like that has reading opportunities. And like I said, if you go to British Council, there are a ton of other sites. That's just the one I remember off the top of my head. They would have reading, listening, writing, um, grammar. They cover the range. So again, more or less traditional in the sense that it's quite structured, quite methodical about how you do it. But they have lots of topics for you to choose from. So I feel like there's always a bit of non-traditional in anything, and you get to add the fun of your own, make it your own. And that's it. I'm going to go off and study because I got a lot of things to do today, and maybe you do as well. So don't expect me around 5:30 because I just did the 5:30 live now. The 11:15 live from yesterday, I'm doing right now, and the 5:31 from later today, I'm doing right now. So the one live for this week is done. I'm going to get to practicing my French. I'm super excited because I haven't done much with French. Lie. I was just watching Candice Renoir, which I'm very excited to share. I will share this probably on the podcast too, if I remember that my remote control understood me when I said that. So I don't know if that means I say it in Spanish well, or because the remote control only understands Spanish, or if I have like perfect French pronunciation. It must be that. All my hard work is paying off. Okay, well, that's all from me. Happy studying. I hope you find something enjoyable that fits exactly what you want for your learning today, and that this was your motivation to go and get some learning done. Bye for now.